And then I think when a lot of people are like that, or even just people, even if you don't have those ideologies, you're not usually typically always worried about the money. You're worried about if you enjoy the job, all those different type of things. Or even if you are thinking about it for the money, I think you don't realize, I think a lot of people don't realize the amount of money that we should be making, you know? Because like the way we were talking about it was like, he was like, yo, $15 an hour in Manhattan, like people can't even survive off that. You know, you can't survive
They
off
need
$15
20
an
cents.
hour. Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah, it's
saying?
going to
And
be
then,
different by the state because every state has different needs. Every people, at the end of the day, you got to talk to the people and ask them what they need in different places because that's going to be different,
yeah,
based on what their jobs are, based on all of that stuff.
yeah. So it just, I was like, it's also something even me and Zane talked about recently. You know what I'm saying? Like I think we've had the conversations of it, and it's even conversations that I try to have with myself, because we always can get kind of like, we get used to it. You know, like like when I was 17, who knows what the minimum wage was? I feel like it wasn't too far off from what it is now. I feel like it hasn't changed much, you know? And it was like, I remember I was 17 and I was making like 350 a week or 450 a week. And that was like really good for that age. I was making tips and I was making really good money. And then it's like, even now, like you talk to some people who are making minimum wage, $7 an hour, $8 an hour, and they're making, 300, 400 a week. And we get used to that, right? But like, let's be real. I think we all have to have that real conversation of like, that is so far from what we really need and what we should be having, as far as like just for the basic necessities, number one. And then I'm also talking about like, I've been homeless before and it did not happen. It wasn't like, it happened very easily, you know? And I feel like so many of us in this world, and it kind of goes almost, it kind of cross ties a little bit with the conversation me and you had, Nat, a couple weeks ago. But it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
when you're making that type of money, when you're making a minimum wage job, or you're making a little far away from that, it's like that's so easy for that to happen. And I don't think people get it. I don't think people get how close and how easy it is to become homeless. I don't think majority of people think about it, because and if you really look at the statistics, like I watch Grant Cardone all the time, and the numbers are wild when he says about the people that are living paycheck to paycheck. And I've been there many times. Sometimes I still go through those moments, right? I keep it very real on here. And it's like there's a lot of people in the world who are like that, or if not worse. And it's like, damn, like do we ever realize, like, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, what happens if you don't get that paycheck? You're not living?